Autographs Through the Mail, episode number 43, Night School. So first off, a couple of announcements here. I didn't get a chance to make any videos last week. Actually took a vacation for a week, first time in a long time, so hopefully get back into the swing of things here. Back to making multiple videos every week. And next off, we're getting close to 300 subscribers. So once we hit 300 subscribers, I'll have another contest. If you guys aren't familiar with my contests, I just show some photographs and some autographs and ask questions of who these guys are that I'm showing, and we'll give away some autographs. I think we're doing 5 or 6 giveaways here for this next contest, so hopefully that'll be coming up here real soon once we hit 300. So let's get started here. First off, got a personal collection item. This is one of my favorite items. It's not the most valuable, but I really like this item. So this is an autograph of Roger Bannister. It's a 1969 Brooke Bond Co. It's like I believe it's like an English trading card. So Roger Bannister, you see him there, and there's a clock here. He was the first person to break the 4-minute mile record. It was like 3:59 and some change, and he did it in 1954, and that was a record that a lot of people felt would never be broken. He was the first to do it, and since then I'm not sure what the mile record is. I'm sure it's around 3.5 or under that, but 4-minute is done in high school these days, I believe. But so let's get through the TTM portion here. So first off, Bobby Shantz, he's a Hall of Fame through the mail signer here. Sent him $5 in these cards. He doesn't charge, but I've written to him in the past and really appreciate him and all he's done for the hobby. Really a great guy. Next off, we've got Kevin Bell, played in the 70s. So I've got a 78 Topps here. He also responded to my letter, a great response, a really long letter he responded. These are 1975 TCMA Appleton Foxes. So pretty cool cards there. Next off, so I've got a bunch of these cards, USFL cards. They're from 84 and 85. These are 84, I believe, the first set. So I'm going to try to find a bunch of these addresses and get these guys out. A lot of these guys would have played in the NFL. There was only a couple years of the USFL. So we'll try to get a bunch of those out and see what we get back. Next off, we've got a Hall of Famer here. This is his rookie card, 1977 Topps, Harry Carson. A great signer through the mail. Next off, we've got some more Bill Mazeroski. So if you've checked my last videos, I've got him a few times here. He's charging $10 per. We've got a 1971 Topps here. And then we have I believe this is 58 Topps All-Star, a higher number card. Pretty nice looking card there. And next off, so I was able to get Mike Fichlin to complete these cards. This is 1979 Topps Astros Prospects. So I already had Bruce Bochy on both of these and Don Fisker. So we got Mike Fichlin to complete those two. Happy to get those back. And finally, Night School. I got Kent Benson. So 2 of 2 from Kent Benson, 1985-86 Star Basketball. He was the number 1 pick in, I believe, 1977. And he played for the Indiana Hoosiers. And he played under Bobby Knight when the Hoosiers were just a tremendous team. And I got a letter back here, so I'm going to read a few of the responses I got back from Mr. Benson. So the first one I'm going to read is, what is the greatest moment of your career? He said winning the 1976 NCAA championship in Indiana And to date, he put this little note in here. To date, being the last undefeated team in college basketball. And the next question I asked was, what was your experience like in playing for Bobby Knight? And he said he was very demanding, yet he prepared my life for life after basketball. I thought that was a really genuine response from Mr. Benson. And then he put a little note here, thanking me for your kind letter and request, and I'm honored. God bless, Kent Benson. So really, really cool letter, I think. You know, he took the time to do that. He put a little note in there to thank me for writing him. And he was part of kind of a notorious moment in basketball. So he kind of, I'm going to put a link to a video someone made about the 5 most infamous punches in NBA basketball. So one of them is him. He gave, I mean, looking at the video, it looks like it was a bit of a cheap shot to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he kind of elbowed him in the stomach. So Kareem took it, you know, waited a few seconds, and then hauled off and punched him in the face. He got a fractured orbital bone, I believe, out of it. And Kareem broke his hand and missed, I believe, the rest of at least a couple months, if not the rest of the season. So I put a link to that video, pretty well done video about the punches, the 5 most infamous punches in NBA. The Rudy Tomjanovich was number 1. If you guys aren't familiar with that, that's in the video too. Pretty interesting, infamous moment in NBA history. You know, the punch kind of changed both of those guys' lives, Kermit Washington and Rudy Tomjanovich. So that's it, guys, for this one. Another note, I had someone ask me about check out my cards and whether or not you need to pay to have an account. No, you don't. You just sign up. And if you sign up and buy cards directly from COMC, it's cheaper than going through eBay. And I believe if you have an account, it's cheaper than if you don't have an account. So I have my link to check out my cards below. I've been adding a lot of stuff to that account. If you guys could check that out, appreciate it. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more and take care.